He is now going to attack me for 2, which I block. He is going to daze me. And he's going to hit me for 3. 1, 2, 3. Oof. Oof. Alright everybody, hello. Welcome back to the table. My name is Spencer. On today's episode, we are playing Slay the Spire. Actually one of my favorite video games. And when I heard they were coming out with the board game, I freaked. Nothing like taking a board game, turning it into a video game, making it very successful, and then taking that video game with the ideas of a board game and turning it back into an actual board game. We will be playing as the Watcher, I believe. The Silent. It's on the back. We'll be playing as the Silent, one of my favorite characters. Yeah, let's get down to the table for Act 1. Alright, we have our board here. A quick little rundown of Slay the Spire. It is a deck building game, roguelike. You fail, you start over, and I love that concept. But basically, you're going to be starting with these basic cards outlined in gray. As you progress, you'll be getting upgrades through items, new cards you add to your deck. You'll be going up against these bad guys here. So where do we want to start? Oh, and of course, solo, we get the loaded die, which, allows us to either gain a defense or trigger a die relic ability. That comes if you're playing a solo, which we are. We have our little mini here. We have our board laid out here. Let's find out which boss we're going up against in Act 1. We're going to roll the dice. 1 and 2 is here. 3 and 4 is here. 5 and 6 is here. Let's give this a little roll, see where we're at. 1. So we'll put that guy right up there for now. We'll set these aside. I'll kind of explain the game as I go along. But if you've played Slay the Spire, the video game, this pretty much mimics it. The numbers are ramped down because you have to, of course, do these quick math on the fly. You don't have a computer running all the diagnostics in the background. And the co-op is fun. I've played co-op. A buddy of mine came over, we played. And that's fun, because then you can kind of team up and decide who's going to do what. So let's give these a little mix here. Doesn't really matter. And we put the dark ones on the dark spaces. And the light ones go in the light space. So we're just setting up the game here. You don't want to look at them. You want to reveal them after everything's been placed. And then from there, you can kind of go your own way, however you want. Again, we're just kind of randomizing it for now. Don't want to see fireplaces super early. I'd like to see them in the middle. There we go. Okay. All right, now we're going to need a couple of these red cubes here for our tracking. We get 3 energy to start. You can't really see it. Oh, you can see it here. Little arrow there. That's the energy, the baseline energy. The block, we start at 0. And our health, we start at a max of 9. And this can't be manipulated. There's nothing that's going to let me go over 9. We're just at a flat 9. Let's see. I have played a couple rounds of this, and I want to show off because I'm very proud that I have actually permanently marked my unlocks. So this is my rule book. I will be keeping this rule book. If I ever sell this game, which I won't because I love this game, this is mine. So we have completed one round where I got through to Act 3. So I have unlocked some of these cards. That's what these 1s and 2s mean. After you play, you get to unlock more cards to go into your deck, more advanced cards. Some would say better. It just kind of depends on the build you want to go with. For the Silent, his build is one of 2 things. You're either going to go heavy into daggers or heavy into poison. It really doesn't matter which one you go into, but the daggers are going to do extra damage, and the poison is just ticking down health as it's going. So both are very good. Just kind of depends on what you're in the mood for and what cards you draw. You can go for a dagger build, but if you're pulling nothing but poisons, yeah, time to shift your gears and go for a poison build. Okay, so first up is our first encounter. We'll do this 2 rolls. 1, 2, 3 here, 4, 5, 6, bottom row. So bottom row, and then we'll do it again. Top row, bottom row. And we'll see what our first encounter is going to be. Bottom row it is. You can see here our little boot. This is where we are in our first encounter. We're going to dive right into some action. You can see it. It's off camera here. You can't really see it, but I have this positioned. This is a great little combat round with your icons. It has everything displayed here. I kind of just have that off to the side to reference. Keeps me focused on what I'm doing in this game because there is a lot happening. Okay, setup is complete, I do believe. We have everything gone. We have our Act 1 boss. We have all of our tokens out. We have all of this set up. We have our deck. We have our loaded die. We have our first encounter. Now, when you're playing multiplayer, these spots will be filled in by other people, but since it's just me, I've just put them here. It's convenient. We have the red louse. So let's show this up for you guys to see. You can see over here, this is his health. We're going to roll the dice at the beginning of the round, and that's going to dictate what he does. And these here are rewards. 1 coin. Oh, you know what I forgot? Speaking of rewards, I almost forgot the most important thing. Well, not the most important thing, but we almost forgot our blessing. Okay, got the claws. Almost forgot our blessing card. To start the journey, we need a blessing. We need something that's going to give us a little bit of pocket money or a card or something to go on this journey. So we're just going to do this, and we're just going to pick that one. And then we will be off and running. All right, blessing card is, first of all, we're going to gain 3 coins. So we'll get out of our satchel of coins. 3 money, which I'll keep right here. Nice. Oh, I did get the collector's edition, so I will show off. Nice metal token. God, I love metal coins. If there's an option to upgrade to metal coins, I will do it. We're also going to gain a card. And every time you gain a card in Slay the Spire, you draw 3, pick 1. Other 2 go to the bottom of the deck or the discard pile, but this deck's pretty thick. The chances of you running back around are pretty slim. Okay. So we have a choice to make already. We have Infinite Blades, which is a power. You spend 1, and at the start of your turn, you're getting a blade every time. Leg Sweep, that's going to weaken the opponent, which we'll talk about when we do it. You also gain 3 block. Or we can Golden Ticket, reveal a card from your rare deck. When you reveal Golden Ticket, reveal a card from your rare deck. All right, so we're going to reveal that card. Burst. This turn, your next skill is played twice. Burst can't be copied or played twice. Okay. All these are good. I think I'm going to go with Infinite Blades. Let's go for a little dagger build. We're going to put that into our deck. I'm going to put this at the bottom over here. And we'll put that one at the bottom over here. And a Golden Ticket as well will go on the bottom. Okay. Now, we choose an option below. We can upgrade a card, remove a card, gain 10 coin, but lose 2 HP. Not a big fan of losing HP during solo games. I think what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade a card. And we're kind of going to skip the basic defends and strikes. We'll take a look at Survivor and Neutralize and Infinite Blades. And the beauty of this system that they figured out in Slay the Spire is it comes with these good sleeves because when you upgrade a card, it's right there on the back. Start of turn, 2 daggers. I think that's the automatic winner. So yeah, so you have your base there. When you upgrade a card, flip it to that side, re-sleeve it, and now your card is upgraded. Does it make setup and teardown a little bit more lengthy? Yes. But is it worth it? I think so. It makes it very convenient to upgrade cards. You're not having to search for different cards. They're right there, already in your deck. Don't have to worry about it. Okay, and with that, we're shuffled. We have our draw deck here. And now we can do our first encounter with the red louse. Does this also come out with a green louse? Is that what that's saying? I think that's what that's saying. Let's find the green louse. Okay, these are just summon cards here that you'll need throughout. So this is going to be our first encounter, the red louse and the green louse. And we're going to put these cubes on their health. These both have the curl up ability. So the first time they take damage, they get 2 defense. And with that, start of turn, we're going to draw 5 cards. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, we're going to roll our dice to see what the action of these guys are going to be. A 4 also triggers our loaded die, so we're going to gain 1 block from that. So, with a 4, he is going to attack for 2, and he is going to weaken me. And what weaken does is the next time I do an attack, it's -1 damage. Then I remove the token, and that's weaken. So let's see what we got here. Alright, so we have some defends and we have some strikes. I have 3 energy to play with down here. First of all, I think we're going to pay for free. We're going to neutralize this gentleman right here. So we're going to hit him for 1. He's going to get 2 block, because after he takes damage, he gets 2 block. So we'll put that. Actually, you know what? I like putting the tokens above. Drink solo. That way, I don't mess with the card. He took a damage, he got his 2 block, and he's weakened. Then we're going to spend 1 on our energy to strike this one. He will also curl up, so he's going to also get 2 damage. And then, with our last 2 energy, 1, 2, we'll play 2 defense. And that puts us up to 3 block. Slay the Spire, all of your cards get discarded. They go to the discard pile. We have now this end of turn effects. If we had any poisons or anything like that, that would take place. We don't, so we're on to the enemy turn. Enemy turn, step 1, remove block, so these come off. So that's why we wanted to hit them both early, because the block comes off right away. Now the enemy actions. He's going to attack for 2, but we have a weakened here on him, so we're going to 2 -1, which is 1. That hits 1 of my block. He is now going to weaken me. Put that right there on my player card. And now, if we had any cube actions, which we'll get to in the more advanced enemies, we remove those, but we don't, so it is now our turn. We're going to reset our energy to 3. Our block goes back down to 0. That's a 9. I don't know why that popped out. And we're going to not shuffle. We're just going to draw up to our hand size. 5. Let's see what we got. Okay, we got a couple defends, couple strikes. Let's roll the dice. Let's see what we get. A 5. So a 5 is going to give us a block on our loaded dice. He is going to attack for 1. He is going to attack for 2. So not a bad idea to load up our defense. Let's do a survivor. We'll pay for that with 1 energy. And we have to discard a card. So let's get our 2, which is enough blocks so we can discard a defend. And then with our last 2, we'll hit 2 strikes. I'm weakened for the first one, so that negates 1 of my strikes. The second strike will do damage there. Weakened is taken care of. These all get discarded. And my turn. Alright, end of turn effects. There are none. Enemy removes block. They don't have any. Now it's their turn. He will attack me for 1. He will attack me for 2. Down to 0. Okay. Start of turn. Draw up to hand size of 5. Oh, I forgot to... I'll remember this. This is our first basic enemy, so it doesn't matter so much. But the silence special ability here, at the start of combat, I draw 2 extra cards. We forgot to do that. That's okay. It's not going to hurt us. It's the first round. We'll be alright. Okay, so we shuffle our deck because now we've run out of cards. Now we have 3, 4, and 5. So we have our infinite blades. Typically you want these power cards to come out early. Alright. Now we'll roll our die. A 5 again. So we're going to do the same as last time. A 2 attack and a 1 attack, unless of course we just kill them, which we cannot this turn. But what I can do, we'll do infinite blades, which power cards go here. And then we'll do 2 strikes. So that's 1, 2, 3 energy, down to 0. These will go in the discard, and we'll do 2 damage to the green louse here, killing him. Okay. Red louse's turn. He's going to attack for 1, which I'll block. That's the end of his round. Draw up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm really drawing out this beginning scenario. It's going to go much quicker as we move along. I just really want to explain things this round while it's an easy enemy, so that you can follow along while we're doing some more complicated stuff. And for here, we'll just go ahead and up to 3 energy, but it doesn't matter. We could roll the dice, doesn't matter. 2, he would be gaining strength, but it doesn't matter because, again, 1 damage is enough to take care of him. Okay. And at the start of turn, I would have gotten 2 blades, but that doesn't matter. Okay, so now reward time. We get our 1 coin, and we get a card. So we'll put our 1 coin here in the pile. We will put this guy back on the top there. First encounter cards go over there because they're special. And now we'll draw 3 off the top. And we'll see what we can do. Deadly Poison, very nice card. Backflip, that gains you a block, and you get to draw 2 cards. Card draw is good. 2 block, +1 if you discarded a card this turn. That would combo nicely with Survivor. So now you can kind of start to see you're discarding a card, and now you're getting plus block if you can get these in your hand at the same time. So these decks really do combo well with each other once you start building them up. I think I'm going to go... I'm going to go Deadly Poison. I like playing with the poison. Daggers and poisons. We'll throw that into our deck. We'll give that a shuffle. Okay. All right, so now we get to pick where we're going to go on this map. I think I'm going to go here, which means we get one of these question mark cards. We'll shuffle these up. Got a nice little toss-a-rooney. Without knowing anything about what's going on, we'll do one more cut. Now those are shuffled, so now we'll flip over our question mark and our encounter. We'll see what we get. Ominous Forge. Inside a small hut, you find a forge. The tools are covered with dust, yet fire roars in the furnace. Rummage. Gain a treasure. Roll the dice. You also gain a curse. Or you can upgrade a card, losing 2 HP. All right. All right, let's gain the treasure. Let's see what the treasure is we get. Ink bottle. We get to draw a card on a 5 and a 6. All right. I like that. Now we're going to try to avoid a 1, 2, and 3 so we don't gain a curse. And that's a 6. I didn't touch it. I promise. I don't know if it rolled off the camera or not, but that is a 6. We do not gain a curse. We are good to go. So that was a great rummage. Great round. Okay, so now this path only has one path to go, which means we're getting one of these guys. I just like to shuffle them in the beginning. I only do that once. Doesn't matter because do that, do a cut. Let's see what we got. Ooh, the fun guy beasts. These are not a fun guy. He's gonna spawn another one. Okay, so now these guys have a 6 health, a 5 health, but we'll get a potion, a card, and a coin at the end of this round. Okay, let's see. Well, I guess it's our turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start of combat, draw 2 cards. So the Silent gets 7 cards. We didn't forget this time, like I said. First time's free. So there's a beginner one. Let's see. Let's roll the dice. See what we got going on. 2, which does not help me. Gonna help him. He's gonna gain 2 strength, and he's gonna attack for 2. Boy. Okay, well, this will make this decision easy. We'll hit him for 1, and we'll weaken him. Okay, he's going to gain 2 strength, so might be a good idea to just lay into him with 3 energy. 1, 2, 3 energy. Hit him with a poison. So down here it'll tell you end of turn, lose 1 hit point. I hit him for 2. 1, 2. I don't have any left for defending. That's fine. You can discard all of these. Their turn. Well, end of turn. Dropped another one because of the poison. He's now going to hit for 2. -1 because of the weakened. So I get hit for 1. We take our first point of damage. Said if you die, that's it. You go back to the beginning. It's about how far you can make it. Fungi Beast here is going to get 2 strength, which is going to increase his attack. Which is why you have to take out anybody that can gain strength as quickly as possible. That's the end of their turn. We don't have any cubes to act on, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flip these over. Alright, let's roll our dice. 3. Okay, so now we're going to have some swings here. Big swings are going to take him out for sure. Okay, so we'll reset our energy up to 3. We'll spend 2 strikes to take him out. On death, he's going to pop a gaseous bubble. He's going to weaken me. So the next time he hits me for 1, it adds 1. Or it does 2 times damage, I should say. So if he was hitting for 2, it would do 4, and that compounds. So we are going to, with our third energy, gain 2 block, and discard a card. That's okay, because it's the end of our turn anyway. These tokens are all gone, so he died. Flip that over, so I'm confused about what's going on. Okay. Fungi Beast here is going to hit. This explosion means it would hit everybody in the group if I had multiple characters, but I only have 1, so he's just going to hit me for 1. But I am weakened, so that's going to hit me for 2. But lucky for me, I'm smart, and I have 2 block, so that blocks it. Alright, that's the end of their turn. 1, 2. Shuffle these up. If you like shuffling cards, Slay the Spire is for you, especially in the first couple rounds. We got 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Put our energy back up to 3. We'll roll our dice. A 6 or so. I get to draw a card. And I get to trigger a relic ability. So I could do could do this one, or I can trigger this one again, which will give me another card. Let's see. Well, we can throw Deadly Poison for 1 energy. That's just going to tick damage down the whole time. Infinite Blades for a 2nd energy. He's not attacking this turn, so I'm not worried about not having any defense. And we'll swing for 1, knock him down to 4 health. It's nice drawing a lot of cards, but then when you only have 3 energy to play, you burn a lot of cards. Okay, end of turn. His poison is going to knock him down to 3. And now it's his turn. So he's a 6, so he's just going to gain 2 strength this turn. We've got to kill him off pretty quick, which we should be able to do. 3, 4, and 5. Let's roll our dice. 2 does nothing for me. Now, start of our turn, we get 2 daggers, which are these little tokens here, and they are worth 1 attack. And I can use them without spending energy. Just a beautiful, beautiful thing. Alright, let's do some 3 damage. Let's neutralize for 1 damage. And that'll weaken him. And let's throw a couple daggers at him. 2 more. Boom, boom. And that is GG's for them. Alright, so now you're starting to see a little bit of the flow. So we get a coin out of our coin bag, if I can find one. There we go. Let's see. We get a potion. Energy potion. This gains 2 energy anytime I want to use it. I'm going to keep the potions on this side and the relics on this side, just so I know, for my own brain, because I get confused quite easily. Skewer. This is an X card. So what that means is I can spend any amount of energy and I can deal 1 damage X plus 1 times. So even with 0, I can deal it 1 time, or I can spend 3 and deal it 4 times. Golden ticket, another one. That's fantastic. So we'll discard that and we'll reveal the grand finale. Can only be played if there are no cards in your draw pile. And that's 10 damage to everyone. That is pretty gross. But you have to hope it's at the end. You have to hope you draw it last. So that's, caveat there. Dodge and roll. You can play, you can get 2 block. Skewer. I think we're going to go grand finale. Because that 10 is massive to all enemies. You just have to hope it's the last card in your deck. But that's massive. I like that. All right. So we've done that. Got our card. Put him on the bottom there. This just goes back because that's just a summon guy. Doesn't matter where he goes. And now we're going to move up to a question mark. Let's see what's in store for us this round. Bonfire spirits. You happen upon a group of spirits dancing around a large bonfire. As you approach, they turn to you expectantly. Remove a card. If it's uncommon, heal 3 HP. If it's rare, heal the full HP. If it's a curse, lose 1 HP. Alright, so we're just going to remove a card from my deck. So I think we're just going to remove one of these strikes out of the deck. We'll just put that up there for now. And that'll heal me 3 HP. Okay. Sounds good to me. Thanks, Bonfire Spirits, for healing me up. All right. Next up, other question mark. Upgrade shrine. Before you lies an elaborate shrine to a forgotten spirit. We could pray and upgrade a card, or sacrifice, upgrade 2 random cards, and lose 2 HP. See if I would have gotten this first and then the shrine, that would have been good. Let's see about upgrading. What's Grand Finale? Can only be played if there are no cards in your draw pile, but now it's doing 12 damage. Don't know if I want to go all in on that one just yet. What's Neutralize do? Upgraded. 2 attack and a weak. That's pretty good for free. We'll put that in the maybe category. We've already upgraded these. Basic cards will skip. Deadly Poison. That makes it free. That might be the way to go. I think I'm going to go that way. A free poison card. Yeah. I think that's the way to go. Early on, anyway. All right. So we've upgraded our card. Put that on the bottom. Now we move on. So we're still alive. Now we're going to see about our next bad guy. Our next encounter. Summon 3 random gremlins. If playing solo, summon 2 instead. So, the good news is they put the gremlin icon here. So you just summon 2 random gremlins. Like that. From the summons deck. Sneaky gremlin. This doesn't have a die roll. He's just doing 2 damage every time. Angry. Whenever this enemy takes damage from attacks, he gains a strength. And there's a fat gremlin, sneaky gremlin. Alright, so the strategy for this one, I think, will be to take him out quick because he's only got 2 health. He's got 2 attack. These guys are pinging for 1, but as soon as I start attacking him, he's going to gain strength. So I need to get him, strike him down quickly. But it's only from his sword. So if I get the poison, I can throw the poison on him. Of course, if we pull this last, it's GG's for everybody. So just depend on how good my shuffling skills are. Really, you got to go to Magic School to play these games. You just learn how to track points. I think that would be a good use of my time. Going to Magic School. Okay, start of turn. Our energy is 3, your block is 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the draw. Oh, and it's the start of combat, so we're going to draw 2 extra cards. We're then going to roll our dice. This is only for us. Excellent. We get to draw an extra card, and we get a block. Let's see what we got. Is this going to be worth running our energy potion for? Oh, well, Deadly Poison for free is going to be pretty easy to throw on the Mad Gremlin. Like you said, Grand Finale came out early. We don't need that. Infinite Blades on turn 1 is huge. Needed that. And I don't have enough to take out him. So what I think I'm going to do is a Survivor, gain 2 block, discard a card, and then another Defend. I think that'll be my turn. 1, 2, 3. Okay. End of turn. We'll poison. Boop. Knock him down to 4. Yeah, I didn't get the attacks I needed, so it didn't make sense to burn the energy potion. Alright, we'll resolve them left to right. Sneaky Gremlin hits me for 2. 1, 2. He'll hit everybody for 1. That's just me. And he'll hit me for 1. Okay, so we blocked all the damage. Which is good for us. Let's see. Go ahead and draw to our hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Infinite Blades. We're going to start with 2 now. Our inventory. We have a Neutralize. We have 3 strikes. We might be able to do some damage. Let's roll the dice though. Let's see what we get. Oh, 2. That doesn't help us. We're going 4. So let's... First things first, let's chuck these 2. Take care of the Sneaky Goblin. then neutralize 2 strike. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, our energy's at 3, so 2 energy. And that's going to do 1, 2, 3 damage with that gremlin, which will kill him. And then we'll use our last energy for a defend to gain a block. End of turn, he's going to drop to 3. On his turn, he's then going to attack me for 1, which I block. My turn, draw up, shuffle our deck. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's roll the dice, 2. That's good. 2. Terrible roll. Are we rolling over here? This isn't working out. Alright, it's still a 2 at 2, so it looks like a 1. That's a 2. Okay, start of turn, we get our 2 blades. So you can see why it's important to get this out of here. Because now, you can just strike for 1 energy, throw 2 blades at him. That's 3. He gains his strength, he gets mad. Doesn't matter to us, because he's dead. There's GG's on them. We are cruising through Act 1. Absolutely cruising. Cleanup phase. Oh, in case you're wondering, this does come with a nice little tray with all your bits and goodies in it. I don't know if you can see that on the thing or not. Should I see? Okay, good. Good. Okay. Infinite Blades goes back. Now we'll flip this over, get our loot, which will be 1 coin. Yay for us. Potion for us, which is the Swift Potion. Draws 3 cards. Pairs nicely with an energy potion. And we're going to add a card to our deck. Balancing Flask. Very nice. Each poison may have a different target. So this one you can put 2 poisons on one. You can put 1 poison across the board. That's not bad. This is nice. It's a free block and an extra block if we have a dagger, which the chances are we will because we have our thing out. So that's pretty good. That's free 2 block and another blade dance. Or no. This is yeah. That's just loading up on daggers. Oh, God. See, now this is what I'm talking about. You can go poison route. You can go dagger route. You can deflect. I feel like we're doing all right on block. And we're on full health. Let's blade dance. That's just going to get me more daggers. I think that'll be good for what we need to do. Sneaky Gremlin. Dead. Back to the bottom of the pile you go. Act 1. We're cruising. Okay, next up, treasure. We're going to gain a treasure. Tungsten Rod. On a 5, 1 to all players, or 3 instead of solo. So now if I'm rolling a 5, I'm getting 4 block. So 5 is going to be very crucial. 5 or 6, because if I do 6, I can trigger a die ability. Very crucial. You know what? I'm feeling gutsy. And there's a... What do you call it? There's a... campfire. Jeez, I couldn't think of the name. There's a campfire afterwards. So... yeah. I think we're going to go elite time. These guys are the big bad boys before the big bad boss. But they give out some juicy rewards. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's let fate decide. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put these guys back. Alright. We are ready for our next stop on Act 1. Sentries. Summon Sentry A, B, until there's 3 enemies per player. Ooh. A, B. Okay, so these guys, they're going to be doing attacking, and then they're going to be throwing these in here. So this is going to go on top of the draw pile. They're basically just stuffing up my deck. Maybe I got a little overconfident, although if we get that final show or whatever it's called, there can't be any cards in the draw pile. So you have to draw it up and not shuffle your deck. Really, really tricky card to actually use. But we'll have to remember if we draw it. Because if we draw 3 cards, draw a card, we pop off. So we're either getting attacked for 5 or 3, and then the other turn we're getting dazed. So let's hope you roll 4s, 5s, and 6s. That's going to be good for you. Alright. Let's draw targets of 5. 4, 5. Start of combat, we're going to draw 2 extra cards for the silent. Grand finale, right off the rip. You don't want that. It's got to be Infinite Blades. Do want that. Let's roll the dice. Let's see what we get. That was a terrible roll. Come die. 4. Okay, so we're on the bottom row for them, and I will get 1 block. Infinite Blades is a must play. Let's neutralize for free. Right here. Knock him down 1. Knock this down 1. That's a good play. What else do we want to do? Strike or defend? They're going to be dazing me. He's going to hit me for 2. I can block 1. So if I hit for 1, I can defend for 1. Okay, Sentry 1's going to daze. Goes on the top. He's going to hit me for 3 minus 1, which is 2. That takes care of my block, and then he is going to daze me. That goes on top. Dazed are not great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's roll down. A 4 again. I get a block. I get my 3 on the bottom row again. Alright, so these are ethereal. So at the end of my turn, they go back in here. We do have a deadly poison, which is nice. We do have a defend. We do have a strike. I'm going to start chipping away at some of these. Start chipping away at this 8 health. Beast! Need energy. Use 2. Oh! Almost forgot. You get 2 blades to start. Let's chuck some blades. 2 blades. 1, 2. Knock him down to 5. Whew. Almost forgot. That would have been huge to forget that. Okay, their turn. I'm going to daze myself. Okay, he's going to hit for 3. Oh, end of turn. Knock that poison down. Almost forgot. He's going to hit me for 3, so I block 2. Take a damage down to 8. He's going to daze me there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Roll the dice out. Knock, die. That's a 2. Which doesn't help me. Off. Alright, get my 2 blades at the start of turn. These 2 ethereals do me nothing. Oh, This is a good little round. So 2 defends. And then we'll do a blade dance, which is quite helpful. So I have 4 blades. On 5. On 4. Shoot, not enough. But at least we can do 4 damage to how we see fit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take out Sentry. Yeah, I can't kill him, so let's add 2 here. Take this down to 1, 2. I think that's a good play. Alright. End of turn. Poison's going to knock him down to 1. He is now going to attack me for 2, which I block. He is going to daze me. And he's going to hit me for 3. 1, 2, 3. Oof. 2, 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's roll our dice. A 1 does nothing for me. We're on the top row. Daze does me no good. Deadly Poison does me good. A grand finale. Seriously? That's what's going to happen this entire run. You can already tell I'm going to get grand finale on the top of my deck. Anyway. We're going to drop a poison on... This guy. Get my 2 blades to start. Let's not forget that. So let's strike for 1. Plus 2 blades. That's 3. Takes out this second. Now, Survivor, 2, discard a card. Now we're in control. End of turn, poison, poison. Beautiful. This turn, he'll attack me for 2. I'll drop down to 0 block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not a problem. We'll roll our die out. A 6, which is just beautiful. So we're going to draw a card. Yes, yes. And well, he's not going to attack me, so I guess I can draw another one. I'll do that 8 ball. Trigger a die relic. Okay. Let's get out our 2 blades. Let's do some damage this round. Let's hit him with a neutralize. That's -1. And a weaken the next time he attacks. Let's blade dance. 1 energy. 3 to 2. That's going to get us 2 more blades. And let's strike for 1. And it's going to knock him down to 4. And then we'll spend our 4 blades. And that will be GG's for him. Took 1 big shot, knocked us down to 5. Other than that, pretty clean play. Okay. So now we're going to get 2 coins to add to our stack of money. We're going to get a treasure, relic, pen nib. On a 5, 5's really becoming a huge roll for us. If we roll a 5, triggers all of these abilities, and that weakens him. And we're going to get a card. Draw a card, discard a card. Draw a card. If you draw a skill, gain 1. Discard your hand, then draw that many cards. Oh. Okay. Draw 1 card, discard 1 card. That could be good if I have one card left in the deck and I know it's, or if I have that, yeah. If I have the grand finale in my hand, but I have one card left in my deck and that comes up, that could be all right. All right, Sentries. Dead. All right, so now we're at a campfire. We can heal 3 or upgrade a card. We're going to heal 3. I'm not going to mess around. Do we want to go to a merchant? I want to do a fight and a merchant. Do I want to do a merchant or do I want to just do 2 question marks and then go fight the boss? Yeah, let's just do the 2 question marks, fight the boss. Let's see what we can get. Maybe we can get something good out of these. Wing statue. You notice an intricate, large blue statue resembling a wing. You find gold spilling from its cracks. Maybe there's more inside. Pray, remove a card and lose 2 HP or gold. Gain 2. Yeah, we're just going to gain 2 gold. That's easy. Easy enough. Okay. And our second one. Living wall. 3 faces materialize from the walls and speak. Forget what you know and I'll let you go. I require change to see new space. If you want to pass me, then you must grow. Upgrade a card. Let's upgrade a card. Or we could remove a card. I think we're going to upgrade a card. We're going to upgrade our Blade Dance. We're now going to get 3 daggers. That's pretty easy one to pick. Okay. Now we're at the fireplace. Now we have a choice to make. Do I heal my last HP or do I upgrade a card? Let's upgrade a card. Why not? At the end of Act 1, if we're successful, we will heal back up to max. There is a whole thing that I have to go through. Maybe I'll save it for the next video on what I need to do. But let's upgrade a card. What looks good to upgrade? Let's upgrade this weakened neutralize card, because now we're going to get a 2-bang for free and a weaken. We've kept our deck tight. We've upgraded cards. We've made our way through Act 1. We are now at the boss. This is not the boss. This is just hiding the fact that it is the Guardian. Now, when you defeat bosses, if you defeat bosses, this little crown symbol and this gold symbol, you're going to get one of your rare cards, and you're going to get one of the boss relics. If you can defeat it. The numbers on the side there, solo, 2 players, 3 players, 4 players. That's how much health he gets. We're solo, of course. It's only me. So he's going to start at 40 health. And we're also going to get this cube. And the way the Guardian works is he is going to start in attack mode. He's going to do 2 damage and 5 defense. So let's keep that 5 token close by. Now he's going to come down. Then he's going to come down after his first turn to do mode shift. If the Guardian starts its turn with no defense, it does not attack and enters defensive mode. So it slips over here. And then while it's in defensive mode, after I play an attack, I take a damage. So that's really not going to do well for my daggers. So we're just going to be it's kind of these attack in this side, shield up on this side, attack up, but he's also going to gain his strength. So it's going to be a nice little balance. Oh, I guess we can move our boot up to the Act 1. That's where we're at, after all. We are on the boss. It's boss time, baby. All right. Shuffled well. Go ahead and cut. One more shuffle. Draw our energy up to 3. I think we're ready to try this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start of combat. We're going to draw 2 more. We're going to roll our dice. Hope we get a 5. We did not. We got a 1, which is just awful. Grand finale. Right off the rip. I love this game. Alright, what's he going to do? He's going to attack for 2, and he's going to drop a 5 shield. So, let's drop a 2 shield. Discard the grand finale. We can get some grand finale, actually. Would have liked to have gotten my thing. Let's hit him for 2, I guess. That's all we can do. So now take him down to 38. Spencer, how is he going to take him out? 40 over to 0. It's called the boss. He's not supposed to be easy. Alright, he's attacking for 2, knocking my block out, and he's going to gain 5 shield. Then, at the end of this comes down to mode shift. We now get our cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we'll roll our dice. A 5. Mwah! So we get 1 from the loaded die. We're going to get 3 more from that. We're going to apply Weaken to him. And we get to draw a card. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Deadly Poison on him. Infinite Blades, of course. So that's going to be 1. Blade Dance, 2. We get 3 blades. 3 blades. I'm going to do 5 damage somehow. I think I'm going to do 5 damage. Draw 3 cards to put him in defensive mode. He's gonna hit me for 6. Let's pop a defense. Let's save. Let's save our blades. And okay, that's what we're gonna do. It's gonna lose an HP from the poison. This goes away. Down here for now. He had defense, so it is going to attack for 6 damage. I will block 5 of that. And I'll take 1 down to 7. And that shifts back up. I draw up to my hand size. 1, 2, 3. Shuffle these in. Sorry, I got Slay the Spire music in my head. This does come with an app that plays the music, but I don't know how the copyright works on this. Maybe I'll add some music in. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Roll our dice. 6. 6 is good. 6 we get to draw a card. And we get to trigger a die ability. So let's trigger this one. It gets me 3 block. Why not? Start of turn, our Infinite Blades is going to give us 2 more daggers. Oh, yeah. Alright, well, we're going to neutralize. That's for damn sure. So we're going to give him a weekend, and we're going to do 2 times 2, which is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Beautiful. Draw a card, discard a card. I got enough blocks. So yeah, let's Let's draw a card. See what we draw into. Another defend. I guess we'll strike for 2 more. 2. And then we'll whip 5 daggers at him. That's 5 more damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down to 26. Sure. I'll throw a defend because I have an energy to burn anyway. Might as well use it. End of turn poison. We'll knock him down there. End of my turn. Do that. Guardian's turn will now attack me for 2, which I block, and he will gain 5. Now it's my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 3 cards here. If Grand Finale's in my hand, Swift Potion. No, the Grand Finale should be in here. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is what we've been... This... Oh. I need this cube down. Let's roll our die. Let's see where we're at. A 6. Only 6. Only 1 is 6. Alright, let's trigger the die ability here. I have to draw a card. There are no cards in the draw. Damn! Now I have 2 cards, so if I burn this and do 3 cards, I'll have to shuffle it. Damn, I'm so close to the grand finale! I triggered that. Damn. 6. Didn't want the one time I didn't want 6. Right. He's gonna hit me for 6 unless I hit him for 5. Deadly poisons for 3. Throw another poison on him. Oh, we get 2 to start our turn. We can Blade Dance for 1 energy down to 2, which gets us our other 3. Okay. And I can strike twice. And 5 blades. The 5 blades will take care of this. And I can strike 2. And 2. And I'll take care of that. So close to the grand finale. I was so close. Okay, end of turn. 2 poisons. 1, 2. Mode shifted. The Guardian starts its turn with no defense, does not attack this turn, and enters defensive mode. There it goes. At the start of next round. Wait. At the start of next round. Enters defensive mode at the start of next round. Does that mean I get a buffer? I'm going to play it like I don't get a buffer round, but I'm going to look into that. Because the wording of that at the start of next round. Move cube action, so move it. I'd probably move it to defensive mode. But that's the end of the round, not the start of the round. That's a little confusing. I'm going to Google it. I'm going to play it like I don't get a buffer round, but it sounds like I should get a buffer round where he's not immediately in defensive mode. To me. But I'm going to play it like this. Do some Googling later. It's my turn anyway. Oh, I checked my phone. 2 back. Right, he's down to 22. We can pull another poison and start dealing 3 poison a turn. That's going to be nice. Poisons are so good. He is in defensive mode, so after I play an attack, I take 1 damage. And remember, those daggers count as an attack. Poison does not, daggers do. 3, 4, and 5. Let's roll our dice. A 5, beautiful. So we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 block. We're going to draw a card. And we're going to give him a weekend. Grand finale again. First. Ooh, does he poison? Like I asked for. Thank you. Up to 3 poisons now. That's beautiful. Okay, I guess we'll Survivor for 2. Discard a card. That's 1. Fend, another 1. Fend, another 1. Up to 8. Which means I can probably throw a dagger. That'll take care of his vulnerable. So that's going to hit him for 2. 1, 2. Down to 19. Hit me back for 1. Which I can block. And then I'll throw another dagger. Why not? Hit him for another 1. I have enough block. Why not? Alright. End of turn, defensive mode. He's going to take 1, 2, 3 damage. He's still weakened. He hasn't attacked me yet, so he's only going to hit me for 1, which I easily block. Okay, and then this cube's going to drop down here. My block's going to reset to 0. Energy's up to 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We are cruising down to 15 health. I can neutralize, I can defend, strike. Let's roll the dice. 2 does nothing for me. I didn't even roll, it just bounced. So I get 4. That's poop. Neutralize. We get him at least once. Hit him for 2. 1, 2. Will hit me back for 1. Oh boy. I think that's it's safe. There's a defend to be a block. It's going to be weakened for 1. Hit me for 3. Oof. Oof. Bad turn to get all of these strikes. Draw. Draw 3 cards. Try to get some more defends. Just leave it be. We're good. Alright, he is going to attack for 4 and he... Oh, end turn. 1, 2, 3. Poison. Down to 10. He's now going to attack for 4. Minus 1. Which is 3. I'll block 1, 2, 3. And then he gains his strength after that. Now, he's going to enter attack mode. It says at the start of next round. I just assumed maybe at the round it moves over, which is cube action. I think, alright, so maybe at the cube action, it goes over. So now he's in attack mode, which, by the way, I didn't spend these daggers, because I didn't hit with recoil, so now I'm looking for 1, 2, 3, 4. Do not shuffle the grand finale into the top of the deck. Ever you do. Okay. Let's roll our dice. A 1. That was cocked. 2. 2 does nothing for me. So now he's hitting for 3. Okay, well, let's neutralize. That's a 2. Down to 8 health. And that's a weaken. That's good for me. Let's throw 4 daggers at him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's spend a blade dance. 3 down to 2. We'll get 3 daggers back. Yeah, let's throw 3 daggers at him. I just chucked that dagger all the way across the floor. 1, 2, 3. I have a strike. Down to 1 energy, and that's GG's. Boom. Took a couple shots, down to 4 HP. It wasn't a cakewalk, but it wasn't difficult. We handled it well, I think, in my opinion. Act 1 defeated. Let's gather some loot up. We get 3 coins to add to our coins. So we're going to pull out one of these big 5 pieces and put 2 back into the bag. We're also going to get a crown, which I believe... where's my rule book? Did I lose my rule book? I lost my rule book. I just want to make sure. I think the crown ones I get to pull... combat round, actions and effects, the ironclad, the silent, cards from other characters. That doesn't help me at all. Rewards. Player area, your deck. Items, the map. Rewards. Reveal 1 boss relic per player plus 1. Reveal 3 instead if playing solo. Each player may gain a relic or skip. Okay, so I get to pick 3 since I'm playing solo. Excellent. So let's give these a shuffle since we haven't yet. Really cruised through that Act 1. Felt good. Felt good. I love the silent. We're going to draw 3 relics off the top. We're going to see which of these might be tasty enough for me. Sozu, at the start of your turn, gain... So I gain an energy, but I can no longer gain potions. Okay. Oh. Gain 4 cards to my deck. Or upgrade 3 cards. Ooh. None of these are really that super. I don't know if I want to add 4 cards. Can I do my rare? Can I pick these first? Draw a card, then discard a card. Corpse explosion attached to the target. When it dies, deal 6 damage to its row and discard this card. Ooh, that's pretty good. What's the upgrade of corpse explosion? 3 poison. Oh. Well, yeah. Tools of the trade. Draw a card, discard a card. Okay, then bullet time. Can't draw additional cards this turn. Reduce the cost of all cards in your hand to 0. So you basically get to play out all of your cards. Corpse Explosion. These are also good. I think I'm going to go Corpse Explosion. I want a little bit more poison in my deck. Alright, let's do this. I don't really know the order you're allowed to do these things in. I don't think it has to be left to right. I'll look that up, but I do want to use this Astrolabe. Upgrade 3 cards, use this immediately, then discard it. Okay, so we're going to upgrade 3 cards. One of which is going to be Corpse Explosion. So that's going to put 3 poison on it, attach it to the target, and when it dies, 10 damage to the row. That's insane. Prepare, draw a card, discard a card, draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. Okay, yeah, let's do that. That lets you look at your deck. So we've upgraded 2 cards. And then for our third survivor, 3. Yeah, 3 defense sounds better than 2 defense. All right, we've upgraded our 3 cards. Okay, and with that, we have completed Act 1. If you enjoyed this playthrough and listened to me endlessly babble for now an hour and 13 minutes, hit the thumbs up button. I will be playing Act 2. And then if we get through Act 2, Act 3. And if we get through Act 3, maybe I'll play a different character. Let me know which is your favorite character in the Slay the Spire ecosystem franchise. I don't know. I enjoy the silent. I like the poisons. I like the daggers. That fits my playstyle 100%. Just constantly pinging damage. But yeah, I am going to shut this down, reset everything for Act 2, come back, and next time we'll be playing Act 2. And you'll get to watch me fight a whole new slew of monsters and bad guys. And until then, have a good one. You know, enjoy yourself. It's, I don't know when this video is coming out, but it might be the weekend. If not, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe!